Hey, I got some updates for you. So, I'm pulling some books over. So the first cool thing is that I am now writing a column for the Springwater news that you can find all kinds of places in Springwater. It's based out of Elmvale. It's a tarot horoscope column. So how that works differently from a traditional astrology horoscope column is the astrology uses planets and your birth signs and the houses to figure out what your horoscope is going to tell you for the period of time. With a tarot horoscope, I'm basically using the birth signs, so Aries, Taurus, Gemini, etc., to as the base to define you. That's a terrible thing to say, to define you. So if you're an Aries or you're a Taurus or you're a Sag or an Aquarius, you look up your sign and then I pick one tarot card per sign and then write a nice little blurb to say what's coming in the next 2 weeks or what you should pay attention to. And that's going to happen every 2 weeks in the Springwater newspaper. I'm so excited. I put some links on my personal website. Pardon me. I need my tea. Oh no. Okay. It's all about me. Thrift store. Okay, now I gotta reset this up so I don't flash anybody. That's great. So anyway, that's gonna be happening in every 2 weeks in the Springwater news. Okay, so I think I got it. So I picked up some books that I'm pretty excited about for various reasons. I feel like learning can come from all kinds of different places, and I do love me some books. I like to read my learning, although videos, there's something to be said for videos. I find that to quiet my brain, I'm going to be reading a book. So anyway, Fairy Tales from the Isle of Man. This is an older book. Dora Broome. It's an AN publication. I like reading fairy tales because it's all mythology, right? So the old language of the island is Manx Gaelic, and these are the old stories passed down by word of mouth from the old days to now, when Dora Broome has written them down in English for many people to enjoy. So there's the front cover. Norris Modern Press Limited, 6 Victoria Street, Douglas. What I'm looking for is, originally published in 1953 by the Finnish Primary School Teacher Society. In this edition, published 1963 by the Norris Modern Press Limited, and this reprint is from 1973. So, I'm very excited to get into that because stories are awesome. I also got a copy of Bulfinch's Mythology, and I feel like there might be a copy of this on my bookshelf somewhere already. Either that, or at some point a long time ago, I borrowed one from the Midland Public Library. Okay, so this is incredibly interesting to me. The Golden Bough, the condensed volume, condensed. So it's a study in magic and religion by J.G. Frazer. What's awesome is that at some point it was sold by the Book Review in Midland in the Horoscopes 93. I feel like the Book Review has not been there for about 20 years. It was an amazing bookstore. I loved going into it. This, first published in 1922. This reprint is 1970. Can you see that? It looks really fuzzy to me, but it could be that I don't have my glasses on. He's got a section, I mean, although he's got some sections with some Greek mythology Dionysus and Demeter and Osiris and all kinds of good stuff. He's also got a section here on Balder and fire festivals in Europe. And what else? Balder and the mistletoe. So I'm excited to read that. A new astrology, a unique synthesis of the world's two great astrological systems, the Chinese and Western. So what's really cool is that it takes your regular astrology signs and it puts it together with what your Chinese astrology sign is and makes a whole new thing. So like if you're a Gemini and you're a pig, there's a joke in there. If you're a Gemini and you're a dog. So it goes through all the systems. It's quite a thick book too. And I'm really excited to read that because there's always something new to learn and to add to how astrology connects with tarot. The last book I bought, you know, it's kind of funny because this was a book that I feel like a long time ago I looked at it and was like, I don't need that book. I'm too good for that book. 2003 Llewellyn Publications, Book of Shadows for the Solitary Witch, the New Generation. It's almost a reference book. It kind of goes through all kinds of stuff. Expertise and proficiency. Let's go to the front. Shadows of religion and mystery. Shadows of objects and tools. Shadows of expertise and proficiency. Magic enchantment. Da 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 da. Charge of the Goddess. There it is. And so at one point I thought, this is so very basic. I don't think I need that in my life. But I found it the other day and I picked it up and I was like, you know, sometimes it's good to review and sometimes you'll pick up new things. Bacchus, Ceres, Cupid, Diana, Greek pantheon. So they go through all kinds of the different, Green Man, all kinds of stuff. Prayers, year wheel. What do we got here? Scrying. Oh. Yes. Look at that. So anyway, I picked it up as a reference book and I all of these books have been beside the bed along with probably 50 others. So I'll kind of just pick one up and check it out and read through it or just open it, which is often how I'll read books in general, but it's also why I like reference books a lot. Anyway, so I feel like a lot is happening energetically. This new tarot horoscope thing that I've got set up in the Springwater news is really exciting to me. My next thing, I've got my wonderful office in Midland, and I just had some new shelves built. I'm very excited about that. The new office in Midland. I'm looking for a space in Elmvale. That seems like the next logical step. I have clients that come from Barrie. I have clients that come from Wasaga Beach and even Collingwood to come and see me in my Midland office. It'd be really nice if I could find a little something that I could use maybe once every 2 weeks for readings in Elmvale. Anyway, I'm in the tub. I can't believe that was 9 minutes. Where's the time go? Yeah. Anyway, that's the update. It's July. July is August, and I gotta get out of the tub because somebody's trying to get in here. No rest.